Tom Brady, a name synonymous with unparalleled success on the football field, has recently ventured into the burgeoning sports card hobby with his business, CardVault by Tom Brady. While his involvement might appear to inject celebrity appeal and new life into the industry, a closer examination reveals a business model with potentially damaging implications for the hobby's grassroots and the very local card shops that have nurtured its growth for decades. CardVault's commercialized approach, particularly its strong ties to Fanatics, threatens to further monopolize product distribution and exert immense pressure on independent retailers, ultimately altering the landscape of sports card collecting for the worse. CardVault's strategy to establish a chain of card shops, backed by Brady's considerable influence and capital, represents a significant shift from the traditional independent shop model. This commercialization risks stripping the hobby of its community-centric charm, replacing it with a more corporate and sterile retail experience. For decades, local card shops have been more than just storefronts. They are gathering places where collectors build friendships, learn the intricacies of the hobby, and participate in grassroots events like trade nights or local tournaments. These shops nurture the next generation of collectors and provide an intimate, knowledgeable atmosphere that cannot be mass-produced. A CardVault chain, by contrast, risks turning collecting into a transactional retail experience, reducing it to celebrity branding and high-margin product pushes rather than fostering community bonds. The most concerning aspect of CardVault's business model is its massive connections to Fanatics, a company that has aggressively pursued control over sports licensing, memorabilia, and now sports cards. By aligning with Brady's CardVault, Fanatics effectively gains a celebrity-driven retail arm that extends its influence into the physical hobby shop space. This partnership is not coincidental. It is rooted in a close personal and business relationship between Tom Brady and Michael Rubin, the CEO of Fanatics. Rubin and Brady have long shared both a friendship and mutual business interests. Rubin is known for hosting exclusive, star-studded events from his famous White Party in the Hamptons to high-profile Super Bowl gatherings, where Brady is a recurring figure. Their relationship extends beyond social circles into strategic ventures. Brady has invested in or supported multiple Rubin-backed initiatives, and Rubin has, in turn, championed Brady's brand ventures. This deep alignment creates a mutually beneficial dynamic, where Brady provides the celebrity face and cultural credibility, while Rubin and Fanatics provide the infrastructure, capital, and industry leverage. This personal connection raises a serious red flag for independent shop owners and collectors. Fanatics already holds exclusive league licenses for the NFL, NBA, MLB, and others, effectively controlling card production. By channeling these products preferentially through CardVault, backed by his close friend Brady, Rubin can strengthen Fanatics' vertical integration, from manufacturing to wholesale to retail. This near-monopoly structure squeezes out independent shops, who will be left with the scraps of inventory or forced to pay inflated secondary market prices for product access. In practice, this means collectors may soon find that the most desirable card products are only available through Fanatics' own ecosystem, whether that be Fanatics' online storefront, its direct partnerships, or CardVault shops linked to Rubin and Brady. This is not the true growth of the hobby, but the consolidation of power into the hands of a few insiders, driven by personal networks at the top rather than fair market competition. If CardVault thrives at the expense of independent retailers, the long-term effects will ripple throughout the hobby. Local card shops shutting down means fewer grassroots events, fewer opportunities for young collectors to discover the hobby organically, and fewer chances for communities to rally around their passion for sports cards. Furthermore, a celebrity-backed corporate chain may prioritize high-end products and profit-driven exclusives over affordable entry points for everyday collectors. The hobby could skew toward elitism, where only those with deep pockets or access to corporate distribution can meaningfully participate. This risks alienating new collectors, casual fans, and families, the very people needed to sustain the long-term health of the industry. Another factor that raises concerns about CardVault's trajectory is its deep ties to Big Night Live, a major nightclub and entertainment conglomerate. Big Night Live is known for running high-profile clubs, luxury venues, and event spaces across Boston and beyond. While its brand thrives on exclusivity, nightlife glamour, and celebrity culture, these values stand in stark contrast to the grassroots foundation of the sports card hobby. By partnering with or being backed by Big Night Live, CardVault positions itself not as a traditional hobby shop, but as an extension of a luxury lifestyle brand. This creates a retail experience centered on spectacle and exclusivity rather than accessibility and community. Instead of fostering spaces where kids, families, and everyday collectors can participate, CardVault risks turning card collecting into an elitist, entertainment-driven scene. This entertainment-first approach aligns with Tom Brady's celebrity stature and Michael Rubin's marketing strategy, but it diverges sharply from what has historically sustained the hobby: small, independent shops that emphasize trust, shared passion, and affordability. CardVault's Big Night Live connection suggests that the long-term vision is less about nurturing collectors and more about curating a brand image that appeals to high-end clientele and social influencers. In short, the involvement of a nightclub conglomerate underscores the concern that CardVault is less about growing the hobby authentically and more about transforming it into a corporate entertainment venture, a direction that risks alienating grassroots collectors while catering primarily to wealth and exclusivity. While Tom Brady's foray into the sports card hobby with CardVault may seem like a beneficial development on the surface, its underlying business model poses a significant threat to the existing ecosystem. The commercialization of card shops, coupled with the powerful alliance between CardVault and Fanatics, promises to make product distribution even more challenging for local card shops, potentially leading to their demise. The shift towards centralized and corporate control of the hobby risks eroding the community, spirit, accessibility, and diversity that have long been its hallmarks. Without a thriving network of independent retailers, the sports card hobby will lose the authenticity and inclusivity that made it special in the first place. CardVault, rather than strengthening the industry, may ultimately contribute to its homogenization, a future where passion takes a backseat to profit. Growing up as a Patriots fan, Tom Brady gave me some of my best sports memories, but now I can't stand him.